Getting your workers set up in schedule 1 can be a little bit difficult, can be a little bit confusing, so we're going to go ahead and break it down into today's video about how to get Ashley, our botanist, to actually do what we needed to do, which is putting the soil into the pots. It is watering them, putting the seed in there, and harvesting and putting the product on one of the shelves that we have. So first things first, you're going to want to bring out your clipboard. Your clipboard is how you're going to manage all your employees and assign them to the stations that they need to be at. So first things first, you're going to want to assign your bed to your employee. They need a bed to work. So we're going to go ahead and assign her over here. Just go ahead and click on the bed and then come over and go to the actual bed and click there, and a suitcase will appear. The suitcase is where you pay their daily wages. Her daily wage is $200, so I need to put $200 in there every day or more for her to be able to work. She doesn't need $200 every single day if you don't have the money or you just don't have the supplies for her to work. She will still stay outside, but she just won't do any work. So whenever you do need her, though, put the money in there. Next up, you're going to want to go ahead and take the clipboard out again, and you're going to want to assign her to a storage rack. Be small, large, medium, whatever it is. So for example, I currently have her stored right here, but I'm also keeping all of my bud right here as well. So let's say we want to assign her here. We assign her to this new medium storage rack. This medium storage rack is where she will grab all the things that she needs to start growing. So this means that you want to put all your soil, your speed grow, any fertilizer you're using, as well as your seeds in this storage rack, and this is where she will go to supply herself to go ahead and fill up your pots. Now, one of the more confusing parts of managing your employees is right here in the pots and drying racks. This is where I was confused when I first started dealing with employees, until I finally figured out how to assign them multiple pots, because I kept doing it and I was only assigning to one, and I was like, I needed to work on the 6 that I have. So what you want to do, again, bring out your clipboard, click on her, click on pots and drying racks. Now you are now assigning what ones you want her to work on. You want to come over and you want to click on it, and it's going to pop up the management clipboard again. You want to click pots and drying racks again. Go to the next one, go to the next one, and so forth and so on until you have everything assigned you want her to be assigned. I have 6 of them, so now I have her assigned the 6 different things by going through and left clicking and then clicking the pots and drying racks again. If you don't click this again, it'll only assign one over and over until you figure out how to do it. Now, you might get to this point and you're wondering, man, why the heck is my botanist, and this time, Ashley Garcia, why is she not harvesting the actual plants? There's one more step you need to make so that they actually can go over and harvest and then deliver the bud to one of these shelves, these storage shelves. You need to go over and you need to click on each individual pot that you have or whatever you're managing, whether it be a lab or anything, and grab them. So now I have all 6 pots specifically I can manage. I now can go into the clipboard again and manage them and select a destination. This destination I have will be going straight into here. And now all of these pots that I just selected with the, going on and clicking on them, then managing them with my clipboard, are now going to be delivered to here when they are ready to be harvested. Now that she has a place for them to go, they'll actually do her full job. If you don't do that, they'll grow all the way and then she'll just be standing there. So you wanted to get like your full use out of that. Now you can separate the pots, like I can grab 3 of these pots and set them here, and then grab 3 of these pots and set them over here. If you want to like separate your bud up and have it be more, organized, unlike mine where I'm just kind of throwing it all on a single shelf right now mostly, and just got some spares over there, you want to do that. Now this same concept will apply to everything, your packages, your cleaners, your chemists. You want to assign them to whatever stations you want them to be working on, and then you want to assign those stations, in this case the pots, but in other things it could be the packaging racks or whatever, and then have them go to where they need to go. Same thing, they will also need access to supplies to use their things. For meth, that's going to be like pseudo and other things. You're going to want them all on their certain rack for their supplies, and then a destination for to put their finished product. But I hope that this helps you out. This is one of the more early confusing things I ran into the game, because it's you really need workers if you're playing by yourself. It becomes very difficult otherwise. You're running out of product all the time and making deals, or you're not making any deals and you're growing all the time and you just have a bunch of products stored up. So this really helps when you need someone to take some of the load off of you to do that. I will be making some more videos if I run across any other problems. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Helps you out, like figure out the problems with workers and why our workers aren't using efficiently. You know, she's not doing anything right now because I don't actually have any supplies for her to use. I need to buy soil, I need to buy seeds, I need to buy other things that I need. But once I do that, she'll get right back up into work. But right now, she's big chilling, you know, maybe chilling a little too hard. I will see you guys in the next video if I come across any other things I want to share. Thank you guys for watching the video. See you guys later. Bye.